leaving the Fanwood station, heading to something else.
I have a strong preference for track 1, and it's at New York Penn Station.
Woo! All right, we've made it to the city. We've transferred our train and done all that crap. Have fun to feel like cattle. All right, on our way to the hotel to drop our crap. All right, so checking into this hotel. This is pretty nice. No complaints so far. Skytop terracey thing here. That's cool. Almost had an error checking in. They had us in as a 1 bed, but clearly the 4 of us required 2. They straightened that out for us right away with the help of Lee's email savings. Turn this room on. This room is small, but we ain't gonna be here very much. Mirrors. Intriguing. All right, we got inside. So we got here later than expected. We were not gonna see if we can get any badges, by which I mean wristbands to get into some panels, but most of the panels don't even require them this year, so shit. We are now sitting, we are finally in a panel. We're going to see Comic Book Man. Woo! All right, we just got out of a nice inspirational speech from
oh my God,
Kevin Smith at the Comic Book Man panel. We are now walking to go meet up with Nikki.
I love every year. We contemplate briefly, like this year, there's no bracelets, we're not going to get in. Let's just go. It's the highlight of the con.
Oh no, every year.
He's amazing.
There are 2 things at any con that make the con for me. It's always Kevin Smith talking and Bruce Campbell talking. And
hopefully we see both.
And I'm hoping we got to see Kevin. I'm hoping we get to see Bruce. The Comic Book Men panel dominated by Kevin Smith questions, which is how I love it.
Just Kevin Smith talking forever. We should just go home and work on our shit.
Technically, we are doing something right now.
No, well, what is this? What is this content? Are we making something? That's ridiculous.
Semi-ridiculous.
I like it.
Alright, now we're in Artist Alley looking for some cool arts and stuff. Always fun to walk around with large tubes holding posters or risk a bent corner. First purchase, Comic-Con 2015. Art.
Yeah.
Half-naked lady.
As usual.
As usual. The first of many. Let's keep hitting Lee with my bag. Proper etiquette at Comic-Con. Don't wear large backpacks like mine and turn sharply and kill people. Another one that people seem to avoid is showering. A lot of stank clouds.
That's taboo.
Yeah. Well, we know hot water and soap is a lethal combination.
Some people smell like they put on clothes and those clothes also didn't shower somehow. Like they've been sitting there wet and sweaty and musty for like a very long time. Yes.
Alright, so we've now walked all of Artist Alley. Nikki has bought more titty pictures. She's still the only person that's purchased anything at the Comic-Con.
Prince get me.
The Prince get her. So now we're on our way back to see another panel. We're going to go see the Game of Thrones panel. That's always going to be good.
I just high-fived a unicorn.
Oh, Nikki just high-fived the unicorn. Her life is now complete. She's high-fived.
I don't think that's what she wanted. She got it.
She wanted $1. You slapped her in the hand. Babs is off somewhere. She went looking for Red Bull or some sort of caffeine.
I need that too.
She's now dead. She's somewhere. We'll never see her again. It also seems to be the hardest place in the world to find caffeine. Who'd have thought? Oh, Nikki wants pretzels. They're not vegan.
They are vegan. It's
Nope.
bread and salt.
Bacon salt. Found Babs. We were separated for quite some time. Bought my first purchase of the day. I got Zen Interactive Ninja toy. I'll show you that later. Alright, now we're together. We're going to go searching for more shit.
Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin in real life. It's so easy to lose people here. And soon Babs is going into a panel I have no interest in, so I will be alone again.
You came with me.
I have no interest whatsoever in seeing Naruto. I'm an American, I like American things. Met up with Lee and Nikki, and they purchased things. Well, Lee purchased his first thing. I purchased my first thing while they were gone. I bought myself a toy from Zen Intergalactic Ninja, the bad guy. And now we're walking around and on a mission to fill a water bottle. Gotta stay hydrated, kids. Alright, so again, we're looking for everybody else. They seem to be gone somewhere. I know that Lee and Nikki are eating somewhere. I believe Babs is off at a panel. I've walked the entire show floor now, managed to maintain my wallet, have only spent $5. Holding strong, eating nothing but protein bars. Alright, finding a nice little spot I can go to have a snack, get into my bag, and not be bombarded by crazy people. Babies are crying, everybody's having a good time. Still can't find any of my people, but I've also not tried to actually text them or anything. I'm just meandering around looking for good stuff, seeing all the cool costumes and having fun. Taking a snack break. C-3PO, R2-D2, that's pretty cool. Back reunited with the group. Oh! Alright, so we're gonna go try to see this Sean Bean thing. No, we're not. We're gonna go try to see this WB thing, because that one has bracelets and lines are as long as shit. Alright. Oh, that line is epic. Let's go look at that. See, our Naruto thing was good? What was so amazing about it?
They showed the trailer for Naruto.
Hell's that?
Naruto skin. Like their movie. And in quote, it was the pinnacle movie of his career. Well, this is gonna be the last one he ever made, that's why.
Oh, good. They're handing them down that way. It says open. It looks good for Nikki. Like she'll be able to see Supergirl and some other bullshit. So the line you can see is pretty epic. Yeah.
Remember the Walking Dead panel last year?
Do I ever?
Being it. It's Comic Girl 19.
I know. I'm gonna say hi. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm a huge fan. Just wanted to say hello.
Awesome.
I'm holding my little camera thing
yeah.
here. Met Comic Girl 19. Very cool.
Hi.
Is that a camera? Was that 3D
It
or
is.
something?
It's a little vlogging
We're in
camera.
3D?
Not 3D per se. All
Okay.
the D's you start
it
out
looks
with.
like it because it's
Hey,
wide.
I got Robot here.
Very cool. Very cool.
Awesome.
Are you guys gonna be here all con?
We'll be all around.
All right. Maybe I'll see you again.
Yeah,
All right.
awesome.
Nice meeting you.
Fucking high-fived her.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Do you know who that is?
That's that's Comic Book Girl 19.
She's hot. Her hair is banging. I mean, on a side note.
Nikki has a new girl crush.
There's more to her than just hair.
Yeah, like the rest of her.
I could not tell, but I think the guy in the Christmas sweater was the robot. I think so. And she had a Christmas sweater of the robot on. So that was very cool. Earlier I said we're gonna miss that panel, but I was hoping I could bump into her, and I just did.
Babs loves being on camera.
It's her favorite. Okay, wait. We take a picture. We took one last year.
What?
You took a picture last year on the panel.
Oh, on the panel line?
Get your face over by our faces. Oh.
We gotta move, we gotta move, we gotta move, we gotta move.
It's moving slowly.
It's the only time it moves.
Just like last year.
Nailed it.
So I've gorged myself on candy bars masking as Nutri-Grain bars, and I'm wired now.
Isn't it just like sawdust and sugar?
And mixed with a headache. That could be because there's so much just dry, sucking all the moisture out of my body.
I got a
Little
gyro,
moisture.
it was delicious.
Oh my god.
And then my body was like, you're alive. Go to the bathroom immediately. A
People want to know, was it a 1 or a 2?
little bit of both. Like, what did she say? It's like wiping a marker. And then
Wipe? And you wipe?
a big,
And more poo-poo?
and it's a big, just a brown marker, and then a red marker.
Ew.
You see the panel? We're seeing him?
Not at this one.
I'm joking. No. Okay, so there's no Batman versus Superman. There's no.
Texting Carrie.
People want to know. All right, we're in the balcony. He's enjoying his seat.
This is looking like high school keys or something. This is everywhere, every which way. Magnificent.
I'm happy.
All right, we saw a couple of sneak peeks.
That was really great.
We saw Contagion, or what was that shit called? Not-
Containment?
Containment?
Did you say contingent?
I said Contagion. Containment, that looked pretty good. Lucifer, that was pretty good. Supergirl, that was pretty bad.
Supergirl was the worst of the bunch. It's the opposite of what I expected.
Yeah.
Floats really nice.
Oh, she floats really nicely, and the story's really convenient and has a lot of shit in one episode. It sucks. Oh, well.
Can't do all that over again.
Oh, let's start a whole new thing. All right, so the first one was Supergirl. Lee's fascinated by his
Just
own
have to
hair.
get a sense. Gotta get a sense of the shot here.
So Supergirl put me off almost immediately when they were like, okay, you have to go defend your cousin. When you get to Earth, you're gonna have special powers.
Well, so it was an exposition dump, which sucks.
But like,
It always sucks.
there were like 7 of those in
Yes.
one 40-minute episode,
It was
which I was like, well, that's too much bad.
No, it was packed. long story short, like it's gonna be Smallville, which I never watched, which is like villain of the week with powers, and she has to go fight them again or something, right?
Yeah,
While balancing her lattes.
No, you know what it
and,
is?
like,
It's a
you
mix.
know-
It's a mix of Smallville and that like 17th edition of Scooby Doo, where they're like, "Oh no, we let loose all the ghosts. Now we have to catch them."
I don't know that, but that's
Well,
the
that's a
yeah.
thing. Look into it.
Where it's like there's 28 bad guys, and you must
Yeah,
complete
yeah,
them
yeah.
in order. And this one's a mini.
You gotta catch them all.
This one's a mini boss, and it was hard. I've heard I heard good things going in. I heard that like Supergirl looks good, and I'm not sure why that is.
Not too keen on that,
I-
but everything else, Lucifer, I like Lucifer. Lucifer had a lot of quips. He's British. That already gives him
Yeah.
points. Some interesting angles that I liked. I don't know what they're gonna go with on this more of a like God angle, and if he's not down there, what's
So
happening?
that has
If-
to be the only source of drama because he's immortal. He can just get shot and stabbed and nothing happens to him. So
Spoilers.
In order for it to be like an interesting show, there has to be this constant pressure of like, you should go back to hell and take care of things. So that's going to spill over hopefully or something
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, it's just wisecracking British things. It's like
That
all
seems
those
good.
shows.
They're gonna play games with his ability to like control people's inner desires and lust and bullshit.
And they'll tell more about her and stuff. Like I said, like I was like, this is garbage. It's heaven versus hell. Maybe I'll give it a chance. And then by the end, I was chuckling and I was like, yeah,
that was
I'm an
good.
idiot. It's good. Yeah.
And then our final one of the day was Contagion. Did I say that?
Containment.
Containment. I don't want to name this
Bad
show
name.
properly. So
Yeah.
containment, because they're
Or-
trying to contain this horrible
Yeah.
swine, bird, flu, Arab virus.
I thought this was a whole other thing going in, but it's a new thing.
It's a new thing.
I'm pretty sure that's Claudia Black.
I'll allow it.
And it was the best one of the bunch, even though no expectations
Yeah, by
whatsoever.
far the best one.
And like by that point, I was like, some of these people are, you know, you and her, and they're gonna be like, we should leave. And I was like, I'm gonna say yes. But
No,
then
we
again,
stuck it out.
During the episode, I started being like, this is not bad.
No, it was a very long last panel.
The
but,
last one, Containment. Yeah.
but no, I'd say it was fruitful.
Containment?
Yeah.
I liked it.
I'm glad that we stayed for the whole thing.
I hate that it was in Atlanta. Like, come on.
I do love that Atlanta is the hotbed for.
She got
Yeah.
it in New York City. They did. Come on. They could put it in New York and Los Angeles City.
Nah, they like to abuse.
Chicago's a big city with people.
How about Hawaii? It's already contained.
Well, come on.
One episode, 20 minutes long.
Done.
Good job, guys.
We got this.
I'll never watch any of these shows, so it's fine.
Nah, I don't have TV, so this was the first and last time I'll see any of these. But it wasn't bad.
Good, because it's a nice little television vacation.
Well, yeah, no, now I can chime in like, oh yeah, I know that.
I actually was thinking that. I'm like, wow, we're like all just sitting here watching TV together. That's it. Like, the panel's not actually happening. We're just watching TV together.
I only ever want to watch TV off to the far right with two screens, one really close that I can't see the bottom, and one that's really wide. That's like a living room at someone's house that's far too big with a really
but
small
it was a
TV.
fun game,
But it
like,
was good.
Is the next cut going to be one that I have to see close?
No, I kind of like that. Turn my head, turn my head, turn my head, turn my head. It was enjoyable.
It was a mini game.
It was good. 4 to 6 feet, you got swine sneeze.
I was hoping like a big screen would like go down in the middle or something. I was such a fool.
I was such a fool.
Just those two little screens to the side.
Whatever.
No, but you only catch this disease if like the writers decide you do. So
Oh yeah.
there's really nothing you can do.
About to tap out. End of day 1. Thursday is over.
You can't tap this after hours.
I think that's the only time you can tap this. Rude.
Wait, are we not getting tapped?
No.
Apparently not. Okay, I take it back. We're not tapping out. We're just leaving. Yeah, the hotel ain't this way. Well, what would they honestly say? You never left. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
I can't get hung up on that.
For all we know, that started filming 7 years ago. It didn't, but the script could have been from. But they didn't even I thought maybe they'd keep playing up that center disease control aspect, like, oh no, that's where it happened.
Because the CDC is in Atlanta.
That is.
The doctor was hot. Maybe that's why too. The CDC is in
That,
Atlanta.
yes, but it didn't seem, but no, you can only say, oh, it's because the CDC is in Atlanta if they flew him there. The guy his house was 10 feet away. It was local police that picked him up
His uncle's house.
where he lived.
But that doubles the dumbness because now all the shit just happens to happen around the center of the control.
Yes, like he's talking shit about Hotlanta.
At me, interweb.
Hashtag get her. I still have full batteries. This is intense. This is so intense it's practically camping. Oh, can we tap out now? No? Oh. Who will tap me? Hell no. Of course. Hey, I was vlogging. That man was rude and interrupted me. Gotta work out my vlogging muscles. My arm is tired. Alright, so we're walking back to the hotel. I may pick back up again afterward.
So terrible, cute.
So something we didn't talk about. Ow, you son of a bitch! So they made James Olsen, I think, Eggs from True Blood. Is that the same guy?
I don't mean him.
You meant the one that's in like the.
Oh my God, is that eggs?
I think it's Eggs.
Yes, it's eggs.
James Olsen.
The sister's boss. The sister. Who the fuck is she? Because Clark. Who does what?
What?
Where did she come from?
Who are you?
When did Clark get a sister? Or whatever.
Who?
He said he had me raised by her mom. Like, essentially, that was supposed to, as far as I took it, that's Mom Pop Kent. Pop Kent played by fucking Dean Cain, which was awesome. But they also.
I'm not good with like nephews and uncles and cousins
they
and
were
shit.
friends. They were friends. They weren't his parents.
Since when? I thought he said the same people that raised him. Two scientists, and all of a sudden they became scientists.
They recommended that you have.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
I could have sworn.
That's what she said. They wanted
No,
her to
they're
have
cousins
the same
by birth.
childhood. Yes. He
And
wanted
what
her-
better way to have the same childhood than have the exact same childhood?
I don't think.
No.
His parents aged
Who are the
significantly.
Dawsons then? Are they just the Kents made younger?
I don't know. Dean Cain, he's magical.
She had a different last name.
They're the
That's
Dawsons.
because if you made her Kent, it would be very suspicious.
No,
No, but was Dean Cain supposed to be Pop Kent?
I don't know.
He's not the right age to be Pop Kent.
He's not.
Does that ever stop anybody from doing anything?
God damn it.
No, but I would think that would be something.
All right, I'll let that one slide because I can't confirm or deny my accusations. And it's not even on TV yet, so I can't even Google it. Might be able to IMDb it to see who played what, though. Whatever. I had more gripes and now I forgot them because I've been complaining.
Okay, we like the Devil Wears Prada thing, but it's dumb.
Yeah, Ally McBeal plays the boss. I'm like, the fuck?
Kind of Michelle Pfeiffer now.
But it's dumb that she also works for a newspaper thing or whatever the fuck.
It's weird that she owns two newspapers that both are in the towns that have a superpowered being from another planet.
I like that they breeze through her like actual crime finding.
While I'm complaining about things,
But
something that like just kind of hit me while watching this, probably because it was done so poorly, was how they spoon feed you like, that's a dose of blah 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 made from Krypton, your home planet. And I was like, and for the first time I was like, why would something from their home planet like cripple them? I could see it taking the powers away, but why does it actually hurt them?
well, my thing was like, why are you?
Why?
Why do you
That's
think-
where you're
Why
from.
are you explaining that to your prisoner?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're probably not doing too well. Let me explain why, just in case you want to try to get out of it. Yeah, I know, but there's better ways to do
It's
that.
like the villain telling his plan at the end. That shit doesn't
We
happen.
don't like that either.
Doesn't happen. You're out of your brain.
Media?
This is the strip club next to our hotel.
Oh my god, it literally is right here. That is it.
No, the X Lounge is next to our hotel.
Yes.
And also, because
Do you see that in the window? Marge Simpson as the Virgin Mary?
Didn't?
Can we pan that?
You can't see it from this side. Well, I can walk back outside. I'm not a crazy person. Nobody wants a reflection. They want the real thing. Yeah, that was the Marge Simpson as the Virgin Mary. I don't know if that one's necessarily religious.
Yeah, look at around her head.
There's never been a circle behind your head?
that's a hat.
Only the big guy calls me Jimmy.
Wasn't the original lore like she came to Earth like millions of years before Superman did or something?
No, in the original ones, as far as I can remember, and my DC knowledge is not as good as my Marvel, but it was that he was in like a deep space mission after Star Labs gave him this new transporter thing that he could fly through. That didn't make sense because you see him in space without stuff anyways, but whatever. He was in space and he found like a pod and she's like, and like frozen, like the last survivor of that planet. And I don't believe in the original one they were actually related. I could be wrong about that, but I thought that she was just, a person from a sister planet that was like sent into an ice age or some bullshit. But regardless, I think he found her and then just brought her back. And I remember her being raised by Mom, Pa Kent, back on the farm.
Have you read Crisis, the Crisis series?
Christ? That's the Bible. No, I have not. You didn't even use a key on that. That was just open.
It's just a tap key.
Nope. Back in the hotel. That's it for the moment, because I have to pee. Back at the palatial rooftop lounge at this hotel that no one else is using. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it is pretty fucking nice. You can't see like the, I don't think you can catch this. Oh yeah, you can. Look at that beautiful buildings and bullshit. Let's take a tour of this bitch. Rooftop lounge.
Dude, these are beanbags.
Pretty nice.
There are mirrors everywhere here.
Well, how else are you gonna have a sex party without mirrors?
Well, that's what I figured the mirror in the shower. Let's wait for later. Oh,
What do they sing in that movie when they twirl around? The heroes are alive. I like this. I could live here. I don't mind being outside when it's in the city because there's no animals or like bugs or
well,
anything.
this time of year, it'd be
Yeah.
buggy as a motherfucker.
I don't know that it would. There's so much concrete and there's like no plants for them to like live off of. Beanbag.
I'm really into these beanbags. Fuck.
Reserved, bitch.
Just actually looks
This is the
pretty.
view from my beanbag.
I wonder what the poor people are doing.
I wonder what the paupers are doing.
Furry barn.
Where's the gym? You know where the gym is?
I see the sign.
I said goddamn.
We're gonna come back. We're just checking out this gym.
I hate you.
Okay.
Stay here then, bitch.
Oh wow, that's awful.
Everybody gave me shit like that wasn't gonna work, and then it did work. I just slapped my whole wallet up against that key thing. Why can't you? Pretty cool. We're in kind of the lap of luxury up in this bitch. Look at this. We are coming up in the world. The water is 104 degrees as per this temperature gauge on the wall. That seems a little too hot. 104 degrees. Oh yeah. Look at these little cabana rooms. Look at this. You may not let it all hang out. No sex in the champagne room.
But in the sex cubbies, it's done.
Well, in the sex cubbies, it's okay because you can just draw the curtain. And then nobody knows what's happening in the sex cubby. Is this an outside one, or what is it? Locked. So yeah, this is pretty baller. What do you guys do on a Thursday? Fuck you. This is a dead end. Shit. Red rum.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
Oh my god, I love these walls.
Oh, this one's cooler, as in temperature.
We're outside.
Well, the other one is 104 degrees in the water. Oh yeah, this one has no roof. No safety net here, bitches. But there is this sweet ass shower thing. Going up the stairs to the second floor. Ah, my grotto. Would definitely recommend.
Because the gays know how to do it, and you're welcome.
It feels Asian inspired or something.
Are you saying there's no gay Asians?
I'm saying it's a gay.
Did you just say Gaysians?
I did, for good.
I like that. I like that. I'm taking it.
You are neither gay nor Asian. So
I don't care.
You can take it.
You try to stop me. I'll be like, that is so racist. Where are we? Well, she's hungry for man meat.
No.
Gay man meat.
He exposed.
She likes the challenge.
He's a Gaysian. He was.
An elusive breed, but she'll bag one. Why are all these elevators so tiny?
So you can be
This is a
close.
hotel for like 4 people. I said before in the echo chamber, this is laid out like a Counter-Strike level. Like it's
Yeah.
like, why is this hallway here? We want to shoot guys from down there. Like it makes no sense.
Why are all the peepholes inverted? I don't know. Yeah, how many rooms do you think are in this place? Like 50? It's Thursday of like a huge event in the city.
Could it be too expensive for comic nerds? It wasn't that. Maybe I'm just a deranged millionaire. It wasn't that expensive.
You want to tell the public how much this place costs?
I don't even know.
He don't even know. Deranged millionaire. You heard him say it.
1,500 for 3 nights.
From Thursday to Sunday for 4 people?
From Thursday to Sunday, 4 people, 2 beds.
Well, I don't think you can add in the 4 people. I don't think that matters.
No,
It changes the price.
it bumps it up like over $200.
By saying how many people it is?
No, like
It's insurance purposes.
I'm saying 2 beds.
I think
or
just the extra
whatever.
bed is what bumps the price. I don't think they even care how many
Regardless
people it
of
is.
what they're triggering off of, that's like what we're accommodating officially.
Yeah. No, so that
But the Pennsylvania was similar to that. Like
and the Pennsylvania is a shithole.
Also, it's
You heard it here. That place is like
Were you there?
like a bad version of the Shining Hotel if like their pipes didn't work properly and it wasn't painted since 1942. That place sucked. But it had a cool basement where you could check your luggage. This place just gave us a room. We didn't have to check shit.
a cool cage in the basement for your luggage.
It was cool.
I would hate it if even one other person was out here. And honestly, all those windows around us are everyone else's rooms. Is this a cult?
Yes, and I love it.
Well, like
the
I
only
can see into
explanation.
most rooms. I can see into one room, and that's most of them because there's like 6 rooms.
Most
There's no ability to jump. The window goes to the hallway. You see that like
What is the purple room?
right there? That's the light that Nikki is obsessed with. Right there. You see it? See, it's very bright. It's very bright.
My favorite part is that no one else is here.
I know, people keep like peeking in.
And the temperature is so lovely.
So good.
I need to be rich so that this can happen all the time.
Nikki's a crazy person.
Are you crazy person?
All right, after about an hour of hanging out on our rooftop palatial estate, it's time to head back to the room and go Betty by. Allow me to take my wallet to this door and unlock it. But first, I'll pass by the second outdoor estate.
We didn't try this one.
We walked to that one first, and I spun and sang The Hills Are Alive with the sound of music.
You did. It's gonna be freezing in
God, let me in. I need some warmth.
It's colder in here.
How cold it is in there.
Nikki put the air on before we left. I just want to put out the irony here. This room was very warm when we got here, so Nikki put on the air conditioner. Then we hung out outside for a while, and they're all like, "Oh, it's cold. Let's go back to the room." We get back to the room. It's easily 6 degrees colder in the room than it is outside.
It is not breezy.
Irony. Is it breezy?
Just blow on Babs all night.
Night.